So we are live on YouTube because that's the only way it works.
That's it.
So we are new to YouTube, and you have a beauty expert here. So tell us.
Hi, everybody. I'm Yasmin Cabal. I am the CEO and co-founder of Glow Beauty on Demand. We service clients with hair, makeup, and spray tans on demand all through a mobile app. A lot of people like calling us the Uber of Beauty. So yeah, we're here in Birmingham and in Nashville. We do all of Alabama, all of Tennessee. So I'm excited about this.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
The transformation, the instant, 1 hour. You have one person that walks through that door, they sit down in your chair. An hour later, you have a completely different person, full of confidence, loving themselves. And so that's kind of what I love. I love empowering women through beauty.
That's what I love. No. And most people notice it first as when they're trying to do their makeup. Have you noticed that?
Absolutely. I think, too, there's a lot of people that are not doing it the right way now, only because of, videos, YouTube, everything out there that's saying, oh yeah, you could do it at home. And then they go and do it and they just kind of feel bad about themselves. Or, just professionals claiming they're professionals, but they're not. So when you do get somebody that does do it the right way and does give them that transformation that's enhancing and making them look better than they usually do, but still look like themselves, it's a whole different person that comes out of that.
Do they look in the mirror and say, oh, I feel like I used to look?
No, I think a lot of them say, of course, they say, wow, oh my gosh, I don't look like myself, but I look like myself. And that's a huge compliment for us because we want them to look like themselves. We want them to feel like themselves. We just want them to look their best version of themselves.
And so that's what you do with makeup. So we do the same things, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at somebody and you decide, what is their best feature? And then part of that is you're trying to bring that out. Is that?
Absolutely. You take what they love. You talk to them a little bit. Well, I really love my eyes. So you accentuate the eyes. Oh, well, my future husband really loves my lips. So you make them look extra shiny. Things like that you listen to them and really get to know what they want and what they need and give it to them in literally an hour. It's wonderful. And I think what you do and I do is, they go hand in hand. Without great skincare, without taking care of your skin, without a little bit of enhancement, you're not going to get the ultimate result that you want.
So tell me why you do what you do. What inspired you to start Glow?
I've been doing this for 21 years. I've done it all over. I've lived in LA, Miami, New York, Boston, doing what I love to do. And there's always different versions of doing this. So you can do it in a small scale, you can do it in a big scale. And when I decided to design this app and put it out there to the world, my goal was to touch as many lives as possible, as fast as possible. And with technology nowadays, you can do that.
Good. Well, I'm excited to do your Botox. I know you've had Botox before.
Yes.
And you've liked it.
Love Botox. Yes, I love Botox. I call it a sure thing. It just works every time. So anything that works every time, it's consistent like that, I am all about. And, I'll be 40 this year, so gotta keep up.
Mm-hmm. So you must get a lot of people that say, why does my makeup get stuck? Why doesn't this work or that work, or what do I do?
Well, no, they always come up to me and say, oh, well, can you cover this? Oh, well, I don't want my fine lines to show. I was like, well, honey, I'm not a plastic surgeon. I can't make those disappear. Obviously fine tuning and airbrushing from the camera, you can make those disappear, but I can't, or a cream. So you want those disappear, you have to, go get Botox or fillers or whatever you need, and they'll be gone, and then I'll put makeup on it, and it's perfect.
Perfect team. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start, she's very pretty face, and I'm going to start with her brows. Mm-hmm. So what Botox does is weaken the muscle, so I don't want it to pull in and down, so I'm going to weaken the muscle that does this. This line is going to disappear. And I'm going to leave her forehead so that can pull this up. She has a hyperactive brow on this side. You want to show them? So if I were to Botox her in a amateur pattern, this would definitely peak up. So I would make sure and tell her that would be like me trying to put on my eyeliner and make a wing like that.
Oh yes,
She
for
can't
sure.
do it. That takes a little bit of expertise to make that pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And so this way we're going to give her a little bit of lift here, but we're not going to give her that peak that looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the start.
Okay.
I do have to clean out that pretty makeup. It's okay. But it only takes you 15 minutes.
It's
Isn't that what you say? It takes you 15 minutes to do your makeup? Exactly.
It takes me like 8 minutes to do my makeup. A full makeup with
I know it's
lashes,
fast.
probably like 10. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hold her muscles so I get exactly where I want it. She's got a small little muscle there. But it's pretty strong and it makes 3 little lines when she pulls in. Now, did that hurt?
Nope. What'd you say?
So I'm going to hold that for 1 second. And I'm going to do around her eyes. Okay, smile. So I'm going to hold my finger there to do it safely. I'm looking at her little vein. Now what it does around her eyes is relaxes those muscles so that makeup doesn't crease in them. The deeper they get, the more the makeup comes in. Now smile for me real big. So I'm going to get this little line. This I'm going to put very superficial. That's called a jelly roll. I'm not trying to weaken that muscle to where the lid comes down. I'm trying to make it smoother. Smile a little bit. Wow, you got some good makeup.
Yeah. Power makeup.
So that's it. Yay. The only other things on her face. So you want to? How was it? How did it feel?
Felt good. It felt good. It felt like, you know, I love how like fast you do. You just boom, boom, boom. It's just always so great. You always know when the doctor's not like.
See, she's
Great
doing
at it.
that brow. Can y'all see
Yeah.
that right there?
So yeah, so when I speak, this brow just gets, and so usually doctors will oh, let me put it here, and then I get real hyperactive. How she said it, yeah. And
So that's not a good idea for her. So when you, just like when you do makeup, you look at a person, look at their features. Talking to her and watching this brow go up makes it real obvious that if you Botox that, that's going to get
absolutely.
it's going to be there.
Yeah, so I mean, same thing with makeup. So if you have somebody with a hooded eye, you know, you're not going to put all the color on her lid because no one's going to see it. You know, you have to kind of go up a little bit and lift with the eyeliner just their eyes. So you kind of have to know what looks good on somebody, what their concerns are to get that ultimate look.
Well, you look great.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm going to do one.